विचारायचं होतं. I'm still able to.
Today we are going to be talking on three points. The first thing is we are going to discuss what is known as compound degrees. Okay, it's a very interesting thing. First one, I will share with you what is a compound degree. Second is basically we will take up that complicated diabetes case, like what I said. From this point onwards, we will take up a case, we'll analyze it. You all will write it down over there. Okay, so it is a back and forth sort of thing. And third is the KP star one for all those who have bought it or those who are using it or whatever it is. We'll have a run through, so I can show you how I compose the sheet also and where to see what. And once that composition is ready, if you all know Photoshop, so it is fantastic. Otherwise, I think you all can do it in your MS Paint also, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not so sure. And Mr. Srivastava is coming in. He has promised that he's going to make that layout for us also, including the ladder. Okay. So now we'll start off with the first thing. So Rupi is coming correct. And Rupi, can you hear? Because I'm starting off now. Just the thumbs up. Okay. So now compound degree. Okay, what is a compound degree first? Okay, and why do we need it? Now, compound degree is what you require to calculate, in very simple words, the distance between a planet to planet or a planet and a house. Okay, which we do by two ways till now. One was where we saw that a planet, then you come to the edge of that plus minus 30 degrees. Let us say a planet is at 10 degrees. So then we will say 10 plus 20 is the 30 ka border. Then how many houses it's going to jump? 30, 30, 30, 30, and how much it has gone ahead. So it will be, let us say 20 plus 30, 30. So 60 plus 20, 50, plus it has gone ahead by 6. So 56 degrees is the difference. All of you are with me on that? Anyone not understood? So first method, Krishnan, you are not understood? You can do this.
No. Okay, you can repeat.
Okay. Let us just talk about, I want to find out the degree difference between planet A and planet B. What I will do is, planet A is seated in, let us say, house number 1. And for easy sake, we will say planet B is seated in house number 7. Okay. So this one is in house number 1 at 10 degrees. And this one is also at house number 7 at 10 degrees, let us say. So what is the difference between that? What do we do? From 10 degrees, it is going to need another 20 degrees till it comes to that edge. So that 20 degrees ek dimag mein rakho. Then second house, third house, fourth house, fifth house, sixth house, it has moved. So 5 into 30 is 150 degrees. Plus it has moved ahead 10 degrees. So 20 plus 150 plus 10 is the degree difference. Krishna, you had done that last time. In fact, you had only done the calculation.
This is the ladder one that we did, right?
Ladder is the way of putting it on a line, but this is the calculation I'm teaching.
I'm just saying that this exercise we did at the time of a ladder, right? Along with the ladder.
So suppose you don't use the ladder, you can, this is one way, and I'm showing you the second way today. So now what happens is, this is a simple way when you do it from planet to planet. But when you do from planet to cusp, it becomes very difficult because cusp, as you have realized from the ladder, doesn't move at 30 degrees. It keeps fluctuating in most cases. So it is not that when you see a cusp ka line between first and second, you cannot say that the difference is 20 degrees. It can be 2 degrees also, it can be 1 degree also, it can be 29 degrees also. Correct. So at that point of time, the best option was to make that ladder. Now suppose you are not in a position to make the ladder or you don't have much, Mr. Srivastava is coming. Hello, Mr. Srivastava. Amit ji, good evening. Are you there?
He's on mute, I suppose.
You're on mute, Amit ji. You'll have to unmute yourself. Amit ji, you'll have to unmute yourself. I'll continue the recording. So basically, the compound degree, okay, is if in very simple words, how to calculate the. Amit ji, whenever you come in, just say hello, so I understand you can hear me. Okay. So basically, compound degree is one way in which you can very easily and actually like a chutki find out the difference between planet to planet or planet to house. Okay. Now, rather than getting very technical, I will explain to you in very simple words what a compound degree is. Okay. So compound degree in very simple words is the distance that a planet or a house has traveled, house line has traveled, or the planet has traveled from a datum. Datum is a starting point. So let us say 0, 0 is the datum. And let us say planet number A has traveled so much and planet number B has traveled so much. So the distance between this and this is the difference between the two of them. So if you say 0, 0 and you say planet A has traveled 10 degrees and let us say planet B has traveled 40 degrees. So what is the aspect difference between two of them? 40 minus 10, 30. Okay. So now this is the basic way in which the compound degree is calculated when you do the calculation. Now, how do you get the compound degree? Is basically, I will say in very simple words so you will understand. Amiji, are you there? So basically, let us talk of Aries. It will start as a Kalpurush Kundali only. So first house, Aries. Aries ka, what is the span of Aries? 30 degrees, Rashi. Okay. So when you say that a planet is seated in Aries, it is playing within the 30 degrees. Correct? So one jo hai, Rashi number 1 or house number 1, whatever, it has traveled only, not house number 1, Rashi number 1, it has traveled only 30 degrees. Suppose you say that a planet is seated in Gemini at 10 degrees. Gemini is the third Rashi, so you will see the 3 written over there. Okay. So when you say that a planet, let's say Sun, is in Gemini at 10 degrees, how much has it traveled? It has traveled 30 degrees of Aries, it has traveled 30 degrees of Taurus, and it has traveled 10 degrees of Gemini. So 30, 60, 70. So basically the compound degree of Sun in this case is 70 degrees. We'll take another example. Let us say Moon is, Shruti, just write down this because I'll forget. So Sun, we are saying, is Gemini 10 degrees. So the compound degree comes to 70. Okay. And I'll show you easy way of doing this. You don't even need to calculate so much. Amitji, are you there? We can't hear you. I think you'll have to unmute.
He's gone on mute again.
Amitji, you have gone on mute. That's why we can't hear you. Okay. So have you written down this, Shruti? This is just for our discussion. Then I'll make you do an exercise. Now let us take another planet. Let us say Moon. Let us say Moon is in Leo 20 degrees. Okay. So how much has it traveled? It has traveled Aries, it has traveled Taurus, it has traveled Gemini, it has traveled Cancer. And now it is now in Leo. So we are not calculated, still there. So 4 full Rashis it has traveled, make it 120 degrees. And it has traveled how much? 20 degrees more. So 120 plus 20. So the compound degree of Moon is 140. Now what is the aspect difference between Sun and Moon? 140 minus, kitni hota de?
70. 70.
70.
120 minus 70 is 50. So basically, if Sun is behind it, we can say that Sun is aspecting this by 50 degrees, which is not a hit at all. Because we don't.
Hey, 1 minute. It is
140
140 and 70.
140.
Sorry, that's what I said. So 140 minus 70, so 70 degrees.
Yeah.
So Sun is sort of aspecting Moon at 70 degrees, let us say, which is not a hit as per our theory. So whatever it is, but I'm just giving an example. So what you have to see is, now in very simple words, okay, suppose that 6th Rashi is there, no? Maybe that means it is in 6th Rashi, no? Just now like how we saw. So uske pehle ka number pakad lo. Uske pehle ka number kya hai? 5. You multiply 5 by 30, that is 150, and just add those 10 or 12 or 20, whatever is there, and you have got a compound degree. You don't even need to do tasks, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, if simple example, okay, I will give 1 or 2 examples, then I'll ask you all. Let us say Scorpio made 22 degrees. Scorpio is which number? 10th Rashi. So take the number before that. What is that? 9. 9 into 3, 30. 9 3 is a 27, 270 plus 22 degrees. Whatever it comes to, 292.
जरा repeat करो.
Scorpio 8th ना?
Scorpio 8th है ना?
8th राशि है.
I had always a Capricorn hoto, that's why I was doing it. You're right. Let us say a planet, let's say Venus is in Scorpio at 22 degrees. So Scorpio is what? 8. उसके पहले का एक नंबर ले लो, that is 7. 7 3s are 21, 210. Plus in Scorpio it has moved, let us say 22 degrees, Venus. So Venus का compound degree कितना हुआ? कितना हुआ? 120.
232.
232.
232.
You understood? Now I will give an example. So Shruti, you answer first. Okay. Hello Amit ji, you are finally coming.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening. This is our Potli Club.
Okay. Thanks for inviting me.
This is Mr. Srivastav, the one and only KP Star ka star.
Yeah.
Every time you must be getting hiccups of every Mondays and Thursdays because we talk about you for at least 5 minutes. How are you? All good?
Yes, all good. I was having trouble with my speaker.
Acha.
Okay.
Okay, good. So we were just talking about a compound degree. Like I keep telling you.
परत एकदा सांग ना मला नाही कळलं.
Okay. Amit ji, I will just continue with them. You please be,
Yes, whatever.
you be with us. Please be with us. See, Trupti, you have to find how much that planet has traveled. Okay. So let us say, just write down. We'll keep some simple figures only. Let us say Venus is in Scorpio 10 degrees. Let us say.
Okay.
Scorpio is which number Rashi? 8. So it has traveled 7 full Rashis and then it is traveling within Scorpio. So 7 full Rashis is about 7 into 30, 7 3s are 21, 210 degrees. It has already gone full. And it has gone 10 degrees further.
Okay.
210 plus 10 is 220. So the
220.
compound degree of Venus or whatever is 220.
ठीक है.
Okay.
Got it.
If you want to find out the aspect between two planets or a planet and a house, okay, if you do the compound degree, you will get it fatkat. So you have a calculation which we have that thing. I will show you this thing. Let's go to a case only, no? Then it will be easier for you. Because then I would like you to see it. Let's look at this case itself. Okay. Now, if you see this. Okay, can all of you see this? Yeah. Now let us take a simple case and we will do the degree over here. Okay. So if you say, let's say Mars is in Scorpio. Okay, this is a little. Let's take this one. Let's say Mercury is in Capricorn at 8 degrees. 7 degree 8 means so 8 degrees. So Capricorn is which one? 10.
10th.
Correct.
10,000.
Somebody write it down so we can check. So Capricorn 10. So it has traveled 9 full Rashis. Correct? So 9 full Rashis is equivalent to how much? 9 3s are 27, 270. Correct? Plus it has gone ahead by, which one were we taking? Mercury or with Jupiter?
Mercury.
Mercury.
It has gone 8 degrees ahead. So add 8 degrees. What is the compound degree of Mercury now?
278.
78.
Okay, now just keep it aside. Okay. Now let us say we are looking at moon. Moon Virgo 15 degrees. Okay. So Virgo is which number Rashi? 6.
6.
So it has traveled how many full Rashis? 5.
5.
5 is equivalent to what? 5 into 30, 150.
5 are 15.
Plus how much traveled in this? 15. So 165. So what is the aspect difference between Mercury and this thing? Tell me. Mercury and Moon के बीच में कितना फर्क है? What did Mercury come to? I have not noted it down.
278.
278 and
Yeah.
it was how much?
Moon 180.
165.
165.
So basically 113 degrees. So basically even if you see here, the
Manish, just a minute. Can I stop you? How did you get 165? Moon was in Virgo, right?
Yeah.
Virgo is 6th Rashi, no?
Huh.
Yours
So 6 into 3 is how much?
हाँ 15 आहेत ना 15.
No, but we'll calculate 5 full houses, no? So 150. 3 5s are 50.
160.
Okay. Got it.
And then the traveled 15.
anyone with something किधर तो भी mistake हो रहा है. Well, I'll only write. I'm not writing down properly. we are looking at moon and we are looking at Mercury. Okay, so moon is in Virgo at 15 degrees and Mercury is in Capricorn at 8 degrees. Okay, so what is the Virgo का compound degree कितना? अरे moon का कितना? Virgo मुझे 5 it has traveled. So 5 it has traveled is equal to what? 5 3
So
are
150 plus moon 15.
150 plus 15, so 165.
So 165.
बरोबर है, बरोबर है.
Mercury's Capricorn is what? 8 1. So 7 3s are 21. 210 plus 8 में 218 degrees.
नहीं, Mercury is in Capricorn.
Sorry, 10. So 9.
278.
278, बरोबर? So basically 278 minus 165 comes to how much? 113. We are not doing.
113.
So you see here, moon and Mercury 111.39 because we have not done the minutes and seconds. That's why. Okay. Are you getting this? Moon and Mercury, if you see, so this is how you can calculate. Now you can take any orbit case, and now I'll show you. In fact, in the analysis where I put it over here, if you see this, which I shared with you yesterday, I have put the compound degrees below this. So if you want to see a house, like let's say 10th house ka compound degree kitna hai? So you see over here, 10th, of course you can see it in the chart, but 10th cusp is Aries 4 degrees 50. Okay. So we are looking at the 7th house. So 7th cusp is Capricorn 7 degree 47. So 9 3s are 27, that is 270, plus 7 degrees is 277 is the compound degree. And we wanted to see, let us say with Jupiter. So Jupiter, if you see, Jupiter is Leo 7 degrees. So Leo is 5. 5 minus 1 is 4. Into 30 is 120. 120 plus 7. Sorry, 4. Why did I get 125 here? Jupiter is Leo here. So 4. 120. It should be 127. By mistake, it has come 125. This should be 127. We can check it here also. So basically the heat between Jupiter and 7th house was 152 degrees. So basically you minus this from this. अभी ये mistake निकला तो 150 आ जाएगा exactly. 277 minus 127 will be 150. बराबर? This was my mistake over here, 125. It should be 127. Have you understood this?
And it shows in the chart was 149 point something. So it's almost 150.
If you take the degrees and minutes and seconds and everything, then you will get it accurately. But we are doing it just off the cuff to find out whether that is there or not. So this was what I wanted to show you about compound degree. You understood? So in very simple words, if this is the datum and A has traveled so much and B has traveled so much, so compound degree of A will be this plus this plus this plus this. Compound degree of this will be this plus this. And basically this minus this is the aspect difference between both of them. Barabar? Simple. So basically, if you need to find out whether there is because houses, planet to a house becomes a little difficult thing. Planet to planet, last time we had seen how you just go to the edge of the Rashi, calculate the whole houses and calculate, and you've got it. Everyone clear on this? Okay. We'll just talk to, everyone understood the compound degree. So one method which we learned last time was how you count over there and go ahead. But that was easy for a planet to planet. When it comes to planet to cusp, it becomes a little difficult. So that time using a compound degree is simpler. So again, I'm repeating, to find out a compound degree, whichever Rashi it is sitting in that number, the Rashi number which it is there, okay, take the number before it because those many Rashis it has traveled full. So let us say it is sitting in Capricorn, that is 10th Rashi. It has traveled 9 full Rashis. So 9 Rashis into 30 is 270. That is one bulk it has traveled through. And within the 10th Rashi, how much it has traveled, usko add kar do. So that becomes the compound degree of that one. All clear on that? So this was as far as the compound degree of this thing is concerned. Now we will go to the diabetes case. Okay. Amitji, are you there? I think you are now unmuted.
Yes. Uh,
So
okay.
have you all understood this so far?
Very.
Any difficulty in this? Okay. So should we go to the case now? Okay. Now what I wanted to do is like what I said at the start of
Manish, I think he's come back.
okay, great. One minute pause. Can you share your history with us, or your what is it called, your journey rather with us?
Yes. Actually, my father didn't believe in astrology at all. And one day, one of his friends came to our house. And he was, I mean, he knew astrology. And I do not know how they started talking about this topic. This was around 19, I believe, 71 or something. So he said he can have a look at his chart and tell something, and it is not that unscientific thing as my father thought. So he looked at his chart and started telling so many things, and my father was astonished to listen to it, how somebody can tell just by the chart. I mean, he was talking about his early childhood and his brothers and sisters who were no more there. So he got impressed, and then he said, okay, let me learn it. So that he started learning it. And I think I was alongside tucked in. And then when KP came in, he required my help with the calculators and all to make tables of the houses for my city. So I started helping him, and then I knew how to calculate, how to make chart, the traditional method by hand computing. And then when I learned computers, I mean, it was again by accident. My younger brother was MCom, and he wanted to learn computers. So he was having trouble with learning. Then I said, okay, show me your books. So I read all those books and I taught him. I helped him. So that way I became interested in computers also. So I made this KP Star 1 for my father. It was around, I think, first program I attempted in 85, 86 or something. And by 88, 89, it was very good program with the 172 column print dot matrix printer. It could print all KP significators and what you see. And then one of my friend who is a doctor, and I was posted in J&K, he knew some of astrology, and I mean, just talking to it, I showed him that this is the program I made for my father. So he said, why you are keeping it with you only? Distribute it on the internet. And then this KP Star 1 happened. And 2009, I think I put up this first KP Star 1 on the website. And still from that time, I kept on receiving so many feedbacks from my astrologer friends. So I kept on improving it. That's why that's how this KP Star 1 came into being.
I think today it's one of the most popular ones. Wherever you see KP Star 1. Even the tutorials on YouTube, anything you see, they will go on to KP Star 1 only. Tutorials I saw that day to teach how to use KP Star 1. I said, oh, wonderful, that's also a good one.
Actually, I never got enough time to make all videos and all these things.
But it is so user friendly that actually speaking, I think it is one of the
not required.
Yeah, that is true. I'll just introduce you to all of them. I don't know how you're seeing them, but the orders which you see them, top left for me, which you see Dilip Langnekar, this is Bobby, Santa Claus, Bobby. So he's, most of us are architects here, most of us.
Okay.
Bobby is also, I think, 72 batch of JJ College of Architecture.
Right.
And Dilip Rangnekar, could you see, he's my uncle actually. So he is also, I think, 70 pass out of JJ College of Architecture. Okay,
Mhm.
Rishikesh over here, top right. He's a new this thing of our community, younger one. Sujata Bobe, whom you see here, she is another 10, 12 batches senior to me from JJ. This is Trupti over here, the youngest of the lot. Okay, you
Very
know Trupti, she has got this.
Puranic.
Your bottom left is Shruti. Shruti also you know. And this is Krishnan. This is Krishnan. And one lady over there, Rashmi, she fell out by mistake. She'll come back in after some time. So this is our small Portly group, which we meet so we can break each other's heads over here. And
Yes,
we have fun. So in fact, yesterday itself I solved one case of diabetes. Solved bola and analyzed it. I can't say solved till the results come out. So normally whatever I analyze, I share it over here. You know, that is like what we are discussing. Whatever I analyze, I share it with people, like, you know, the other gentleman who was talking, whom you were talking to, or whatever it is. So, you know, so here also I share the analysis. So I'm sharing that thing. I think, would you like to see how I'm doing that? So maybe it will,
yes, please.
yeah, if you have time, please stay.
No, in fact, I have handled this diabetes
Ah,
myself
acha, very good.
for 5 months. I did keto,
Acha, acha.
and then everything was fine.
Okay, okay.
My fasting was 105 only,
Okay.
and then this corona happened, and they put on those steroids, and again it's slightly bad.
No, no, we are analyzing it totally from the astrological.
But you can analyze it. I mean, even on my chart also, how and I mean it has progressed, and
No, I will just show one case.
got into control also. Those things.
You got it in control. I didn't hear you. You're saying you got it in control, is it?
Yes, I mean from June to I think September, October, it was all right.
Okay, okay, okay.
It was
Give me,
then around 105 fasting.
you all just continue. Give me 2 minutes. As usual, Krabi shouting. Just give me 2 minutes. I'll be with you all in 2 minutes. Huh? You all please continue with Mr. Shivas. I'll
So he said that it is completely possible to reverse type 2 diabetes, and then there are so many other researches also. I read all those articles. So I experimented on my own.
Okay.
Yes. And I did it through keto diet.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll just share my screen now. I'm putting all of you on mute so you all can unmute if required at any point. Okay, so this is the case study. I'm shutting the analysis just now, or let the analysis that you can make it easy for you to understand. Now, like always, the basic problem was this person was having diabetes since 2007. First heart attack 2009, second heart attack 2017. Okay. Now we are not going to analyze the heart attack point just now. We are looking only into the diabetes analysis. Okay. So here, diabetes, as always, we are getting the punch words in. So diabetes, pancreas, Jupiter, Venus, 7th house. Forget the rest of it. Okay. Mercury, sugar. Okay. His Mercury Antardasha was between 2005 and 2008. His diabetes started in 2007. Okay, so it was in between. So if you see the Vimshatri Dasha also, you'll get that clearness. Now here I've specifically written down all the Karak Tattvas which I would like you to write down also. So basically Mercury corresponds to sugar. Okay. Pancreas, Karak, the basic house, 4th house and 4th Rashi. Okay. Venus, Karak Tattva is the secretion and the glands of pancreas. And Jupiter basically signifies diabetes. Okay. So as always, the first step that we do is we write down the issue, right? The same protocol which we do in the Portly thing. Second one is where we are getting the victims and the culprits, planets, depending on their Karak Tattvas. Okay. So what you can write down is like we decided from this time onwards, you will also start analyzing it. So first, in very shorthand, if you want, write down. Later on, you can write better what the issues were. So I'm just showing it to you again. So this person is suffering from diabetes since 2007. इतना ही लिख लो. Okay, and as a backup data, because you don't have the Vimshottari Dasha just now with you, you can say that the Mercury Antardasha was spanned between 2005 and 2008. Okay. Now, the Karak Tattva of the planets you can write down if you want. Mercury equal to sugar. Pancreas equal to 4th house as well as Cancer. Venus equal to secretion and the glands of pancreas or the pancreatic glands. Jupiter, basic this thing is Karak Tattva of diabetes. Okay. Now, as always, we first go and check the Vimshottari Dasha. But frankly speaking, Vimshottari Dasha in this case will not make sense because it is a long-standing thing, right? It has happened almost 13 years back. But all the same, just to give a sort of a help, like always we mark out the Maha and Antar. So this Saturn and Jupiter is on. Saturn, Nakshatra Lord is Saturn itself. Jupiter is Ketu. Ketu is in no way signifying any of these Karak Tattvas, so we can do away with Jupiter at the moment. Then the Karak Tattva of 6th house was Jupiter again over here. 7th house, which is for pancreas over here, is Venus. Venus, if you see, the Nakshatra Lord is Moon. And like I told you earlier also, Moon, any liquid in the body has got connection with Moon. Okay. So basically 7th house, which we are seeing here, which we have noted over here, okay, for the pancreas thing. Nakshatra Lord of that is, result giving planet is Moon. Correct? So here we have got in front of us Jupiter, Mercury. Barabar? We've got Jupiter, basically, which was the Karak Tattva of diabetes. Venus, like what I've written over here, the secretions and the glands. 4th house, 4th Rashi. Now, if you see the chart over here, the Rashi chart itself, okay. Let us identify the, sorry, this table is coming in the middle for me. Just 1 minute. Okay. Now let's identify where these are seated over here. So Mercury is seated here in the 7th house, 10th Rashi. Okay. 4th house obviously is here. 4th house का Rashi Lord कौन है? Venus. बराबर? 2 equal to Venus equal to 7. Right? Ascendant में कौन सा राशि है? 4th, Cancer. Correct? Okay. Venus कहाँ बैठा है? Venus is again seated in 7th house at 20 degrees. Okay. Now, if we basically see, like last time Preeti ji had asked and I had explained who is the culprit and who is the victim. There are 2-3 ways in which we look at it. If you remember, I told you, especially when it's a 180-degree thing. But if you are looking at this, what is the organ that is getting affected? Pancreas. Pancreas. So pancreas is signified by what? 4th house. Pancreas is also signified by 4th Rashi. Correct? Are you getting it? So basically that obviously is the victim, and Mercury, which is the sugar which is hitting it, is the culprit. Are you getting it? So whether to decide whether this or that, forget whether they are in which sequence or what compound degree they are at, whether Mercury is hitting pancreas or pancreas is hitting Mercury. Sujata, that was your problem. You were asking, looking at the wrong tree. So this is where you have to basically, once you get the Karak Tattva in place, then as you are going through it only, you will realize which is the culprit and which is the thing. If this is an organ and this is the sugar part, so sugar is hitting it and causing the problem. Okay, so basically mercury is the culprit. So if you see here, mercury, okay, now here I have purposely put it in compound degree so that it is easy for you to calculate. So mercury is at 277 degrees compound. Your fourth house, which also is Venus over your Rashi Lord, is at 184 degrees compound. Right? Your first house, which has got a fourth Rashi, Cancer, is at 97 degrees compound. Now minus 277 from this, minus the 277 from this, you'll get 93 and 180 degrees. Even if you calculate from here to here, okay, I had made that mistake. If you remember, it was 127. So basically 277 minus 127 is 150 degrees. So do you get the picture? Mercury is hitting the fourth house. Also the Rashi Lord, like if you remember, I told you whenever a bomb falls on the house, the four things which are affected is the house itself, the Rashi Lord, the planets which are seated over there, and the Kaspal Sublord. Correct? So if we say that Mercury is hitting the fourth house, okay, so it is hitting the house also, it is hitting the house Lord also, Rashi Lord. So who is the Rashi Lord? Venus. Again, Venus is here, secretion and glands of this thing. Correct? So this is 93 degrees, so it is between the possible this thing of 3 degrees plus minus. So this is one possible hit. First house is the self itself, the native itself. So it has hit the native, he is unwell, right? Plus it has hit the fourth Rashi, Cancer. What is the difference? 180 degrees. Can you see that? Okay. Now go back to this point which I had said. Mercury Antardasha started in 2005, 2008. That was when his diabetes was detected. Can you see the thing between that? And when I asked him, because he told me 2007. Sorry, he didn't tell me 2007. I asked him whether between 2005 and 2008 was it detected. He said yes. Because when he told me, he said 10-15 saal pehle it was detected. He had not told me the date. But when this came up and this mercury came up, I asked him, he said yes, 2007 he took it. It was detected over there. Samjha? Case solved. Now we have to give both of them a positive hit. Now just see the fun of this, okay? We have now, if you remember last time, we had a discussion on that. Any planet giving a positive hit might give a negative hit to something else, remember? Because something giving 150 or 180, 120 might give something for 150 also, which we saw in Shruti's case also last time. So here if you see, we have to tactfully put Mercury so that it gives a positive hit to the fourth house, it gives a positive hit to the first house, and it gives a positive hit to Jupiter. This is the complicated part. Now if you see, if you put Mercury here in the 12th house, it is giving a 30 degree, that is a mild positive hit to the first house. It is giving a 30-60 positive hit to the second house. It is giving a 30-60-90 120 degree to the fourth house. Solved. So by putting Mercury in the third Rashi ka house, which is basically north-northwest, correct? So basically Mercury should be removed from the 10th, this thing which is your south. Also traces could be in the 7th, which is your west-southwest, 5th, which is your east-northeast, and 4th, which is your north-northeast. Correct? The table I have already given you. So basically Mercury ka traces will be here because it is throwing a bomb from here, and the bomb either bhi jaake phod sakta hai, either bhi jaake phod sakta hai, either bhi jaake phod sakta hai. You remember that thing? So basically Mercury is hitting here. So we are making the culprit into the healer. Okay? Remember that thing. So Mercury, if we just shift him here, it gives a 30, 30, 60, 30, 60, 90, 120 degree hit to all the three victims. So what I told him was Mercury, check for green leafy vegetable, especially money plant, duality, because that is also a Karak Tattva of Mercury, round objects, green items, okay, from 10th Rashi, and put a green spot on the third Rashi, which is wrist. Third Rashi is aeroplane, if you remember. Aeroplane is wrist will also come. Just give. Yeah. Have you understood this? I hope you all have written it down as we are going on, because from this time onwards, I want you all to solve simultaneously rather than just listening. So I'll just repeat again. First, you can, I have given you the steps last time, but again, you can write if you want. First thing is get all the issues that a person is, write it down. Okay. At that point of time, only the Karak Tattvas will start moving in your head. Second point is write down the planets with per se the Karak Tattva. Amit ji, please suggest if there's any better way or if there's something wrong or anything. You're mute. You're mute. You'll have to unmute yourself.
I was saying you are the subject expert.
Sorry?
You are the subject expert. I know only the calculation part. You know the implementation.
But basically, your experience is much wider than mine. I'm not.
Yes.
So, okay, coming back to the thing. So we have written down the problem. When it started also, that was also required, because if you remember, we at that point of time, we decide Maha Antar Pratyantar. But in such a case, it goes way beyond. You have to take up the Vimshottari Dasha for that. Okay. So that was the first thing. Second thing, the Karak of that. So we found out Jupiter, Venus, Mercury, fourth house. Sorry, seventh house and first Cancer Rashi. Correct? So now, basically, identify the planets and identify the houses on the chart, and we found where Mercury was seated, what it was hitting the fourth house, what it was hitting the fourth Rashi, fourth house, fourth Rashi we saw. Jupiter ko kya hit de raha tha we saw. Correct? And fourth house ka Rashi Lord was Venus, so it was affected Venus also. Correct? And then it was just a question of putting the positivity. Are we clear on that? Now, what I suggest we'll do is, because Amit ji is also here. Amit ji, what I was planning to do is, few of these people over here have already bought your software. So I was actually going to take a run through of the software. So if you are there in your presence, if we do it, it will be good, because you can also advise. So what I do, I'm showing, you can advise ahead. Huh? So,
Okay.
guys, should we just do that? We can then later on again, if required, come back to the case, huh? Because Amit ji is there, so it will help us. So I'll first just show you this, what I do here. Okay, which Amit ji is already aware of. This is a template which I have now revised. You all are used to my earlier Potlika template. Now, if you see, this is a totally revised thing, because what Amit ji has done now actually helps me to compose this in, I would say, 2 to 3 minutes, or chalo 5 minutes. Okay, fine. Now, how I do it, I'll tell you, but let us just run through this template. Upar ka this complete patti, if you realize, I've dedicated it to the Potli thing, in case it becomes a little complicated and we need to use the arrays to the ladder, in case it becomes complicated. Otherwise, 8 out of 10 times you don't need to use the ladder if it is not very complicated. Here, if you see, like always, this is the extract of the Vimshottari Dasha. This is your planet and the cusp ka significations. Okay. If you remember in my earlier one, it was in the center. This is your cusp aspect chart. This is your natal planet aspect chart. This is your Gochar aspect chart. These are the degrees of your planets and the cusp. And this one is your Rashi chart. Clear? Now, how I compose this, I will just share it with you on the software itself. Just one minute. Can all of you see the screen? Huh. So now here what I do now, Amit, it is a live demo for you also. So basically what I do is, if you realize I had taken up to this point, so I scroll it all the way up, okay, because I need the space actually for putting the other charts, okay. So I take it all the way till this point and I keep it here, okay, sorry. It moves a little slow across Zoom, so just bear with me. And now I know all the shortcuts, so I'm doing it with the keyboard. So VWC gets you your cusp chart. Then I move it all the way here. I move it all the way here. Then I move it here so that the left of this sun thing and the Vimshottari Dasha comes in a line over here. Okay. So the shortcut was Alt VWC. Then Alt VWP gives you a planet to planet hit. Again, you move it up to Ketu, move it into Ketu. And as of now, just leave it here. Then Alt VWT gives you your transit. So that is your Ketu here. That is your Ketu here. Okay. Now we compose it. So here, this one, you have to do a little bit of permutation combination and it comes. Because you need space over here to put the degree ka thing. Okay. So now once this is done, I will take a screenshot of this. Okay. And I will then go to Photoshop. So I think I'll have to stop this share and I'll have to start the Photoshop thing for you. Okay. Here I will open the ladder 3. It's a blank sheet. Can you see the blank sheet now, Sujata? I'm just making it a ZZ just now. Okay. I will paste it here. Now all your faces have also come in. So you'll have to bear with me on that. So basically then what I will do is I will delete this portion off. Now I'm presuming that it would be somewhere here. The faces have come. Okay. I will delete this off. You don't need to delete it, but I like to keep it a little clean. That's why I'm deleting it off. So ye sab nikala. Ye sab nikala. Okay. So something like this, you'll get something in this proportion, which in Photoshop I can put it here. And I can scale it up to this point and leave it here. Okay. Now I go back to the software. So I have to stop this and I have to go to the software for you. Now I go to the next page and I scroll it down so that I can see this one. And then I do Alt VC. Alt VC will give you your charts, North Indian. Just scroll it here, keep it this way. Just keep it this way. Again, print screen. Go to Photoshop. So I'll have to stop this and I'll have to go to Photoshop. Sorry, I have to keep jumping between softwares. एक साथ वो zoom पे नहीं खुलेगा. Once I'm here, I just do a Control V. Okay. Now at this point, what I do is I select this Rashi chart over here. Okay, and I make it into a separate layer and I keep it just for the timing. So those of you who know Photoshop might be able to understand what I'm doing. And from this, what I do is I select just the necessary part, what we require for the analysis, inverse it and delete it. Okay. So now what we have got is this and we have got here. If you all know Photoshop, you'll understand that I'm making this into a smart object so that it doesn't pixelate. I just keep it here and without taking shift, I just take it here because it doesn't matter if it's not an exact square. Okay. And here, thoda sa edit karna pad raha hai. What I do is I remove from Uranus all the way down here. I just delete this. I just delete this. Then I take this and I move it up so that the left is aligned. Then I take it here. This is all become like by heart for me now. And till those apostrophes come together, I take it here. So, you know, they are set in one go. And then I just move it here and I enlarge it up to this point so that it looks also neat. अभी थोड़ा सा because of these faces now I have miscalculated the thing, but otherwise it comes in such a way that your thing comes here very roughly and actually comes here, something like that it comes. But as of now, we'll just keep it here. So if you see this, this is done. So you got a Vimshottari Dasha, you got your planet and cusp ka, significations. The cusp ka aspect hit to the natal, hit to the gochar, your planet and this thing ka degrees, and your Rashi chart here and ladder on top. कैसे लगा अमित जी? Good.
Yeah, but this is what I was telling, that I need to prepare another screen in which all these
Yeah.
I mean, Western aspects are there, and everything, even Vimshottari Dasha and your planetary degrees are arranged in this.
Correct.
Somehow I'm not getting enough time to complete this, but maybe by the end of next week, everything should be ready.
Then it's not what you've done there also. This is also very helpful. If you saw this, now I was
No,
talking.
you'll not need any photoshopping.
But
You will not need any Photoshop. You will get the complete picture in one go.
we're very happy. By the way, all of you, I have been pestering Amiji a lot. In fact, sometimes I feel I'm being very greedy. I keep telling him, give us this, give us this, give us this. ऐसा लग रहा है कि और दे दो. But I keep pestering him. Can we have this? Can we have that? And he's very sweet, and he's really working on that. So once what he says, once we get the entire thing, the entire analysis. But Amiji, like what you saw just now, ना एक वो complete क्या बोलते हैं frame में ना, you get the entire analysis का detail over there. So whether he's doing it our style or he's doing it any style, the analysis comes at one go. It is done. And like what I was telling you last time, the aspect charts, if they come in one go also, because all three तो लगता ही है अपने को. And like what you were saying, the fourth one also you wanted the gochar one. So anyways, all four coming in one shot is also a good thing. Rather than pick and pop up, ऐसे करने से, that might also help.
Yes, yes. All four will come in one.
So rest all you guys, basically Amit ji, you should thank him because he is really stepping out of his comfort level to help us out. And we are very small. That's what I was telling him. We are hardly 5 or 6 of us here. There are people who have got 1,000 and 1,500 and 1,200 students. He was asking how many students. I said I don't think I've got any students. I've got 5 or 6 friends whom we sit and do some nonsense talk over here.
No. Yeah, Mr. Srivastav, he is a true guru. That's why he wants the best for his students.
Yes, yes, yes. Really, he's concerned.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Anyway, so this was the composition. Now, if you don't know Photoshop, I think you can do this in MS Paint, okay, or
Word also.
Word also. So if you make the page, you can do that. And if you keep the pixel rate proper, I don't know anything about MS Paint and I don't know anything about Word, so I cannot comment. But you all must be experts in that.
It works out.
So then you will have to zoom in and zoom out. And the screen size makes a difference. Like I work on a 32-inch screen. My screen is so big. Like in my hand, just now I don't know. My screen is so big. So
Okay.
you can see it in total detail without zooming in. But if you're using a smaller screen, obviously you'll have to zoom in. But if you understand all those lines and all what we do, that you all have got used to that system which we do, the coloring of that can all be done very easily in this one shot. Amit ji, any advice for us?
I think I'm trying to understand how you are actually using it in your day-to-day work. So to lessen the burden and provide you a ready screen in which you can see at a glance everything which is required for your purpose.
And frankly speaking, it is your entire interface which we have got now, those 7 or 8 pop-ups which I'm composing together. Those are so user-friendly because I have used other softwares also. And before I met you also, I didn't even know of your existence. I used to tell these people that of all the things, KP Star One is the most user-friendly. There are so many in the market which are there. I myself have purchased 2 or 3 of them, but this was the most user-friendly thing. So we have all sort of precipitated and settled down onto KP Star One now. Interface.
It is very accurate also.
Pardon?
Accurate also.
Yeah. Accurate, obviously, very perfectly accurate and very user-friendly. See,
yes.
Newcomers especially, if everything comes at one class, it is useful. So anyway, so rest of you, now anything you all want to discuss? So the three things which we did, one was the compound degree. So what I would suggest is compound degree का example के लिए just take up any damn chart. I have sent you lots of charts of this thing. Take any chart orbit, okay? उसका वो जो planet and cusp का degree का जो है वो पकड़ लो और राशि चार्ट पकड़ लो. So like I told you to do, make that sketch pen से राशि chart so you can keep erasing and doing it. Any two planets, just put them as dots over there. उसके नीचे उसका compound degree calculate करके देखो and see the hit, and then check it with the red green chart. Do not see the red green chart first. Simple as that.
Yes.
So that is one exercise you have to do. Second thing, like what we did, but today we were slightly off the track. But whatever it is, like this case, I've already shared it with you on the group. So the same protocol, you try to analyze it on the chart and then see the video if required. And KP star one, so we have already done the thing. If you have any doubts, anything you have to ask, the boss is here only. So rather than asking through me, you can ask. But they are all.
Suggestion is most welcome.
These are the serious lot. What you see over here, 5-6 people, they are committed lot. So anything else, or we can wrap up?
Yeah.
All good. Thank you, Amit ji, for coming. We were very.
Thank you everyone.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Dilip Kaka.